These are just some of the tools that the miners would use. The pulleys. Here's some drill bits. The spools that the fuse would have been on. Some dynamite.
Scale down the loose rock so it doesn't fall on you. You knock it all down.
Oh, you know what? Those guys back then were smart. They could find ore. They knew what ore would look like. You need to go down this way a little bit first, and then go down to the incline shaft, or the incline shaft, and then do this. What do you want to do? I'm voting this way first.
Okay, good. Sounds good.
Now watch your head here. Okay, so there's one post here. There's another one. All right. There's this here, and then there's another one. So be very careful coming underneath. It's just a little room that we made. Maybe with a few tools and such.
Or explosive locker too.
There's a little bit of a pit under here, and I wouldn't want to crawl in there to work on an ore cart, but I guess we could do it. You know, lift this up and then work on the ore carts down here. And we'll go down here just a little bit further and show you this big old stope that you'll remember, hopefully, when I show it to you at the bottom.
And it sort of works. Invented it, put it together, and brought it out and left it as a gift.
Anyway, we will be right there where my flashlight's pointing.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right there looking up here in a little bit. Well, it'll be a little while, but...
Up here it goes to the 500 level. And we install ladders in there to make it a little bit easier to get up there. We're not going up there today, but it takes about another 120, 40, 140 feet between this and 500 level. This is called the 690.
Right.
Is that right, Pat? This is 690?
Yes.
All it takes is for one person to destroy 100 years of history. But used to be intact. And then actually sucked. I'm still not over it.
I don't think any of us are.
No. Oh, I know that. Probably sometime in the 2000s. Here's a map of this whole mine.
So this is where we came in. Those two drifts that went off that we passed. And this is where we are right now. Right here. Because this is where we're going. We're actually just going here. We're not going all the way down the bottom. We're just going down here, and then we'll go down here, come up, go here. This is where that view is that I said.
Right. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cool.
This is all above us.
That is, they call that a wheat lamp. And that was like the first really good electric light and was used for a long time. Then being up above, it was on the ground. And that's what pulled the ore cars up.
I hate this ladder because there's not room. There's just not room.
Pat, do you hate this ladder?
I hate this ladder. I absolutely hate this
I think somebody hates this ladder.
Somebody does hate this ladder.
I hate this ladder, maybe. But we have another one down here if you want a photo op.
Yeah.
There's a lot, just be careful here, there's a lot of loose stuff.
Yeah, that one used to be upright on the rails with wheels and everything, and then now it's a monument to vandalism.
So this is interesting because we were wondering, why is there an engine block down here?
Yeah.
And there's another big, huge piece of metal further up. Well, Robin finally said, well, you know, it's the counterweight for the drawbridge. Simple as that.
Oh.
That's what it's doing here because it's heavy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, of course. Why else would they have an engine block down here?
Why didn't I think of that?
I don't know. Why didn't any of you think of that? But, you know, Robin just matter of factly says it.
Sam. 2000.
There's a newspaper here from, I think, 2000 something. It's all over down here.
And then right in the middle, you'll drill what you call as your burn, and there's different patterns that you can use, and they all have different names. Iron cross, 5-hole, 6-pack. And then this one goes off first, because it creates a space for when the rest of them go off for the rock to hit against itself and break up.
Shoot out.
And actually not so much shoot up, but break up.
Out the bottom of the Columbia, there is a small underground small pool. That's about as much as that's ever going to get.
Oh, okay.
So these mines in the Mojave Desert like this stay nice and dry.
Wow.
So this is a day box. They would have used that to store whatever they need for the day in here.
You don't get like caved up.
They would have had the ore cart here. They would have had a slusher mounted up here to pull the stuff down and dump it in the ore cart.
Then you start getting kind of steady on your feet and tripping and all that. And after that, you get a headache. And after that, you feel a little bit.
Wow. So when you start feeling stuffy and clumsy, and a good time to turn around and get out.
Okay, so another station where they would have had the slusher here, pull the ore down. That goes up a ways. Ore cart would be here. And there's lots of, dynamite boxes. They might have blasted and this is all they got, or they might have decided not to blast.
They didn't. I guess they just thought they were going to come back and do it, and they didn't for whatever
They
reason.
started maybe, but they didn't finish.
Yeah, hadn't even loaded them yet.
No.
Not even on
Lead ore.
A piece of dynamite. This is a part of a board where they would put the blasting caps in, where they would have it in their box, like I showed you up at that first little place with the box.
So we have a scope above us and one below us. It's actually a continuation of just one big scope, and we're just on kind of a ledge here.
So there's a lot of stress. There's wood that's splintering.
Oh, wow. Gee.
It's definitely sketchy. We just don't think about it when we don't do it. Yep. Oh, look, you're doing that. This is fuse line, so that was wrapped around the spools. That's a piece of dynamite, and this right here is the blasting cap. And from what I've read, we found a lot of cans, different sizes in the mines. And from what I have read, a lot of times before they had the water line hooked up to the drills, they would fill up the cans with water so that they could clean out the blast holes. Or not, before they stuffed it with the dynamite, they could clean out the drill holes with a little bit of water. So they would bring water in the cans. That's what I've heard. Whether it's true or not, don't know. Oh, never.
Right.
But you go to a lot of the old mining camps and there's a lot of those tobacco tins. So because the tobacco tins had lids on them, from what I understand, since they weren't taking a whole can, they would fill the empty tobacco tins with the calcium carbide, take that into the mine with them. And then they had the stuff to fill their carbide lamps.
And they could fit it, like those Prince Albert cans, you could fit it in a shirt pocket.
With the cans of water. Because it's calcium carbide and water that makes the light, that makes the gas.
And if need, you could pee in it, and that would be your water.
There you go.